The following content is only suitable for viewers over 18 years old. Please adhere to age requirement. Viewers' discretion is advised. Please like and subscribe. Mistake with the Alpha by Xterian. Chapter 8. Sally's point of view. I left the office feeling so dejected, ashamed and angry, not to forget disgusted. Sam really disappointed me. I couldn't return to my chambers. I needed to talk to her straight away. She needed to explain to me why she decided to ruin her life like that. I then headed to the workers' quarters. I knocked at her door. Then one of the maids that shared the room with her came to open the door for me. Sally, she bowed when she saw me. "Where is Sam?" I asked without answering her greetings. She was quite surprised to see that I don't usually visit their quarters except for inspection day. Then I noticed the fear that replaced her shock, which I wonder why. "She's not back," she replied. "Back from where?" I frowned. Not that I really know Sam like that. I know her family, and that's because there's virtually no one I don't know in the pack. But I've heard her colleagues teasing her a lot of times about her inability to socialize and catch fun with the men in her free time. She would tell them that she wants to use her precious time to sleep and that she hates going out at night. The issue of her boyfriend that I got to know about, he said she doesn't have time for him and he needed to satisfy himself, was his excuse when I confronted him. I didn't know why I did that, but I still did. Or did she change or pretend to be someone else, I asked myself. "We are really sorry, Sally," Velvet pleaded. Now I was really confused. I don't know if Sam already knows there will be consequences of what she did and told her friend about it. Or why else will they be apologizing? "Why are you sorry?" I asked. I didn't want to conclude that they knew. So I listened. "Well, not that she stammered. I got vexed and impatient. I didn't want this issue to get into anyone's ears before the Alpha makes his final decision, but if they already know, what else could I do? Anyway, it still annoys me. Say what you want to say. I don't have all day, girl," I snapped. "I think we mistakenly spilled the news of John's betrothal to Sam," she rushed out. "What? How could you do this after my warnings?" I blurted out. Now I think I'm getting some thinking about why she did what she did. It must have been a mistake when she was getting the news of her heartbreak. Now I really wanted to blame her roomies. It wasn't intentional. We thought she found out because we met her crying uncontrollably. "We were only trying to console her," she said with guilt. "She was crying?" I asked. I wanted to know the full details before I judged the girls. Not that I wasn't still disappointed that Sam would stoop so low to do what she did. "Yes, she was crying like something really bad happened," she replied. "Where exactly did she go?" "We don't have any idea. Velvet and I already went in search of her, but we couldn't find her." Susan, who was already behind Velvet, replied. "Have you checked John's?" The girls shook their heads. I know they wouldn't want to go be the one to break another bad news to Sam. I would have loved to go look for her, but I'm old and tired as well from the day's job. I would have also loved to send some guards to do that for me, but the circumstances got me handicapped. I didn't know what the Alpha would say, because I needed his approval to send the guards out this night to go look for someone. Moreover, if I send a search party and I discover she is in some ungodly place, and there's no cause for the alarm I created, I'll be in deeper trouble for not making sure to confirm before declaring her missing. When she's back in the room, make sure to relay my message that she must get to my office first thing tomorrow morning. It's an order, I said, using my not joking tune. They understood me so well, nodding their heads severally. I then left thinking about how I'm going to help Sam. Even if she stupidly did what she did just to attract herself to the Alpha, I still needed to help her so her punishment would be bearable. She already has too much pain in her heart if she truly didn't intentionally do what she did. I can't even imagine how terribly she would be feeling now. Samantha's point of view. I was just walking aimlessly around where I didn't even know, nor did I bother to know. I don't have a destination. All I know is that I want to tire myself out. I was in so much pain that I didn't even notice my environment. Thinking about what I got myself into, I thought of running away from the pack because the shame is too much. First, everyone must have found out that John already left me to marry the Beta's sister, and also if the news of what I did to the Alpha got to people's ears, they would think I was so desperate to have another, not knowing it was only a mistake. Everything was so painful. I've never felt so shameful in my entire life. I hated John for all he has caused me. Now was the time I regretted not listening to my Wolf. If I had listened to her, I wouldn't have been in this problem. Running away will cause my parents pain and make me a rogue. I'm not even a fighter, so I can get killed at any time. Yes, getting killed gave me another idea. Killing yourself is not an option, Sam Crystal said to me. What option do I have? The shame will be too much to bear, I cried. It will pass, Crystal said sadly. She's been comforting me all the while, which I didn't know she could do. I know she was telling what I was feeling, but since we've never been on good terms, I expected her to mock me. My parents will be so disappointed. I have brought shame to them. They will forgive you, she said. After walking for a while, a stone made me fall to the ground. I didn't even bother to stand up. I sat there and continued wailing. I was crying at the top of my voice and my voice echoed through the dark. I was in so much pain. This pain has never been imagined by me. My Wolf couldn't console me because I was inconsolable. I wept until my eyes started to give me pain as if needles were inside. Yet, I didn't stop crying. It got to a stage where there were no more tears flowing even when I felt like crying more. I laid on the ground not minding to check if there's anything harmful on the ground. I even wish something will come and harm me. After a while, I decided to return to the pack house and face the consequences of my stupidity. Everyone knows about the Alpha's rage and him not finding me the culprit will make him take it out on innocent others. That will be so wrong, and the guilt of hurting others won't let me rest ever. Especially to poor old Sally, who trusted me enough to give me the Alpha's contact. I walked home slowly, thinking I should just disappear into the thin air. But I knew that wish failed when I got to the door to my room. I pushed the door open and seeing that it wasn't ajar, I entered silently. I didn't want to wake my roomies so as not to answer any questions. I looked at my roomies and their sleeping position made me know that they slept off while waiting for me to return. I didn't bother to wake them up. I just went to my bed and laid down. I know even though it was day, it is still going to be a long night before dawn. I watched as my roomies woke up and looked at my bed straight. They rushed at me when they realized I was there. Sam, they both called and hugged me. I'm fine now, I said with a stiff smile. Even though that was a lie, I was still as scared as a rat in front of the cat, but I needed to be strong for whatever awaits me. They looked at each other and then back to me as if they were shocked at how I recovered so soon. What? I asked, chuckling. Are you truly fine? Susan asked me. Of course, I smiled. I knew this day was going to come. What if I'm the one who found my mate? It's the same, I said. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also check out our next video in the series. Thank you.